Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Welcome to Koco Goes on Vacation. These are recorded previously, not live, obviously. I'm probably on vacation on a beach right now. Hopefully, the weather is nice. I imagine Monday Night Raw was amazing, considering my guesses at for SummerSlam was WCW Invades with NWO, Ric Flair taking the title for from John Cena and Sting costing The Undertaker. And, you had Liger and everything. So I imagine Monday Night Raw actually started off as Monday Night Nitro, and we had Liger win the Cruiserweight title. Wow, it's amazing. My crazy predictions. Let's see if any of them get right. Hopefully, SummerSlam and Monday Night Raw and the NXT event were great. I'm just going to ask a question here. A lot of Japanese pro wrestling companies and a lot of indie companies ask me for input on improving their product, and I find it to be a great honor, and it's a privilege. They don't really have to go out of their way. Sometimes they send me DVDs of their shows. Sometimes they just be like, hey, what can we improve? Especially the smaller budgets. Usually the smaller the budget they have, the more they're willing to listen to input for how to improve. Or if it's an international company and when they go into America, they'll ask me for input. And one thing that they really can't control, especially the marketing side, is how good the wrestling is. So what I want to know is, what do you look for in a pro wrestling show or pro wrestling event that keeps your interest other than the in-ring ability? Now, I know there's probably some sports entertainment fans that don't give a crap about in-ring ability, but I imagine if you're watching KocoSports, Koco Goes on Vacation, you're an in-ring type fan. Usually people that go on YouTube looking for podcasts and audio, they're like, oh, well, the most important thing is the wrestling. But besides that, what is the most important? Here are some of the things for me. Um, just for an example, so you can pick them and you can rank them. Crowd size. I don't think the crowd has to be huge, but it has to fill up the arena they're in. Like, I would rather see 200 crazy fans in a small building than 200 fans in a stadium looking empty. And I think I'm not the only one. Maybe it's because I'm a promoter. Maybe it's, or was a promoter. But to me, like, if you go to an event and it's completely empty, it just feels like what the wrestlers are doing in a ring doesn't feel important. Lighting, if it's a DVD or iPay-per-view or a television show, a lot of, especially even bigger indie feds, like Wrestle in the Dark. This ain't Dark Night. Put up some goddamn lights. Now, granted, trust me, I know my product was dark as hell and we were on a nickel and dime budget, but if you can afford good lighting, I think it matters. Presentation, graphics, all that. Your wrestlers knowing where the hard cam is, if it's a 2-cam shot, is really important to me. Camera work as a fan is important to me. Because I hate when someone's cutting a promo and you're watching this and you're not live in the audience, and the wrestler or ring announcer has their back to you. It fucking grinds my gears. Like, how does... It's just... there's stuff that WWE does and TNA does that a lot of indies can't afford. But the goddamn ring announcer knowing which way the camera is, that's something that doesn't take money. That just doesn't take money. I think commentary could turn me off a lot too. I would rather, if you don't have good to great commentary, don't have any commentary at all. I'd rather just not see it. Now, granted, these are mine. Yours might be different, and please list them down below, just because I like to get feedback, so when I talk to an indie guy or a Japanese company, I can be like, well, this is what they say on the YouTubes. Understandable storylines, simple storylines, especially if it's the first time. If you turn on Dragon Gate or Jakara, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Sometimes simple is better. The commentary acting like this is the first time anyone's watched the match, yet watched the product, yet not so insulting that hardcore fans ain't insulted by it. That's why commentary is so hard. It's crazy. A lot of people, especially casual fans, especially people that go to live events, wrestlers' looks. Ever since I've been a little kid, promoter, booker, just fan in general, I've never given a fuck what the wrestlers look like. Never, never. Like, did I know Rick Rude was good looking? Yes. Did I know Lex Luger was big? Yes. But none of that shit bothered me. I think some people it really does. There's some YouTubers that literally it sounds like it's bodybuilding time. And I've also been with the country bumpkins. You listen to the live crowd audience and are like, that's one big boy. He can beat up anybody in the back. Yeehaw! But to me, I just an athlete's size has never really ever come into my equation if the match is going to be good or not. Matter of fact, I just joke around a lot, but I'm a muscleist. If the first time I ever see you and you look like a bodybuilder, not an athlete, I just assume you can't wrestle. Now there are some exceptions. Mike Awesome, Cage. There's some Yuhan Nation. There are some exceptions to the rule, but not many. Not many. For every 12 cages out there, there's 97 Lex Lugers. So I don't know, but some people wrestlers looks do matter, especially people in wrestling. I noticed that, like, especially indie wrestlers, like, hit the gym, bro. Hit the gym, bro. Oh my god, do you even fucking lift, bro? And I'm just like, yeah, never once. Never once. I mean, I don't know. Some people have. And ring announcing is such a hard job because I always think ring announcers, they don't really add much to the show, but they can really make it look amateurish and just foolish. So, what I'm asking you, what are some of the things that are important to you? You're checking out a new product that are important to you besides in-ring ability. That's what I'm asking. All right. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow or the next day, depending on when YouTube puts these up. Hopefully, I can figure out how to date them. So, like, comment, subscribe. We'll try to get to back some live. And hopefully, I was burnt out the week prior to my vacation, a.k.a. now. Hopefully, when I get back, I'll find my smile like HBK and be like, woohoo! YouTubing! Yeah! Who's down for that? Me? You? Let's do it. Like, comment, subscribe. With that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.